Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Inspire Me. We are with Ashani Wijerathne, the founder CEO of Craftasticlk, the brand that is into handmade cards, string arts and scrapbooks and so many other handmade creations which are created from scratch by Ashani. So here we have Ashani with us today, and she is going to discuss her story with us, the challenges that she has gone through and how she has been able to manage all that and bring this bright and vibrant idea into a venture today, which is being loved by so many people, so many clients of hers. So without further ado, let's get started and see what she has to offer to the aspiring entrepreneurs out there. Hi Ashani, how are you?
Hi Nanika, I'm good, and thank you very much for having me for this conversation. And I think it's a very innovative platform for the coming entrepreneurs. And thank you very much for that.
All right. So to get started, Ashani, can you introduce yourself and tell us what your background is, how you came up with this idea? You know, you are a person who's additionally juggling another corporate job as well. So just tell us how you came up with this bright idea of doing Craftasticlk and you know how it all came through, and let's discuss a little on that.
Yeah, first of all, it's like I didn't start this at my maturity age. Since I was a child, I used to make cards for my parents, my brother, and my relations, and so on. I wanted to, when I created a card, I wanted to see what is the emotion behind that.
Okay.
It's like
so you wanted to basically see the reaction of
yes.
the person who receives these. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yes. That's the base of it. And later on, when I was at office, I had to do this recreation thing for creating birthday cards for my office colleagues.
Okay.
So based on that, I started doing 100 odd cards for people, and my husband only inspired me to run a business.
Okay. So he basically identified your talent and gave you a nudge.
Yes, can say so. Yeah.
Thanks for that intro, Ashani. So next, one important question is about how an entrepreneur can juggle their corporate job while doing their own venture. So this question is could be very important to the aspiring female entrepreneurs out there who are doing their own professional job, but having an absolute need to switch into converting their business idea into a venture. So how do you see yourself managing your personal life, your professional life, and your creativity while doing your professional job? Because we all are in a 8 to 5 sort of environment. Sometimes we work extended hours. So people out there might be thinking, okay, when we are working extended hours, how do we find time and the effort to invest into something like this, something into our own business? But you are a person who has proven that it is not impossible. So let's talk about that.
Basically, I have a schedule. I write down all the names and the order dates and the telephone numbers and WhatsApp messages or the details of the creation I have to do in a separate notebook. And according to dates, I have marked in a calendar, so I won't miss any of the orders. And most of the time, I start doing these cards and all after about 8 p.m. Some cards, if you say it's a new thing I have to do, I have to do a rehearsal also.
Okay.
So
So you come up with the concept, do a little bit of practice,
yes.
Some groundwork with it, and then you convert that groundwork into an actual creation.
Yes.
What do you think, Ashani? Is it? I know it's definitely difficult doing a job until 5:36 in the evening, then coming and as a being a lovely wife and a daughter at the same time. there are enough responsibilities in your household as well. So, managing those responsibilities and then coming back to your customers and making sure that the quality of your creations are pristine like this. So I was going through some of the creations which is absolutely brilliant and it's pristine in quality, they are nicely, neatly done. So do you think this is something difficult to pursue? Was it difficult, or what does it take for you to make yourself think that no, this is this is nothing impossible. This is something that is doable. So I have to just get myself into it, because this is the same challenge that girls out there also might be having. So what does it take for you to determine that this is something that you can do? How did you make yourself comfortable and believe in yourself?
It's actually the practice that sometimes make you the perfect, or it's the passion that you have towards what you are doing, and your attitude towards what you are doing. If you take one order, it may be one order for me, but for the customer, it is something.
It's the only thing that they are getting. No?
Yes, and they should get value out of what they pay for me. So I try to create what's the best for the price actually they pay for me, and I try to maintain the quality of my creation as long as I do a proper job. Only the customer will get back to me, or he will spend his words. So I will get another business from this out of that.
So yes, ladies, having an incredible degree of passion and attention to detail into what you are doing, I think it's mostly the passion that drives you, that helps you to be a perfectionist in what you are doing. So if you have the absolute passion in what you want to pursue, juggling few things at the same time won't be difficult. That's what you're trying to say, no?
It's like multitasking.
Okay.
When I come to this business, I have to create stuff, I have to package them, I have to communicate with the customers, I have to do the marketing platforms in social media and all, and everything I have to do, because I don't have a staff, I don't have a team, I do everything, and I get support from my family members, but still I have to manage everything now.
Yeah.
So I think it's not impossible. If you have a will, there's a way. I believe
exactly. If you have a will, there is a way. That's what she believes in, and that's what has driven her to where she is today. So, Ashani, you came to a very good point about being independent and handling your entire spectrum of operations in your business on your own. That is a definite challenge for any entrepreneur, I guess. Having said that, a support system is a must-have when it comes to any business. So I'm sure even though you don't have a team, I guess that you have a very solid support system. I think that really pushes you to achieve what you want. So let's talk about that support system you have from your friends, from your family, particularly from your better half. Let's talk about that, because this is important for the next generation entrepreneurs also, to think that, to believe that you need support, and how you can develop the support system around you, and how you can develop relationships with the support system to accomplish whatever you need, because being independent is an obvious factor in an entrepreneurship, but you need this emotional support at all times who gives you a little bit of motivation and a nudge. Let's talk about that support system and how you manage that system.
Well, actually, I don't have a team, but I do have a best support system with me. That's my family members, my parents, husband, brother, my relations, office colleagues and all. They are very patient with me, and I know that I should also be very patient, and I should, they are doing everything for me because they care for me. And I need to also pay very attention to
Their needs
also. And something I have started lately is to pay more gratitude towards what they do for me. Then I have to to help my mother, my father, or my husband, my brother, anyone. If there's a need, it comes to help them, I will definitely do that, because because I know they will
continue to support you, no?
yes.
Alright, so the most important point that I gathered is being grateful. So if you are grateful for whatever the support system that you have, it's a definite result that you will be receiving that support continuously, so that you can with less interruptions you can continue your venture, your creations to whatnot. In maintaining the support system or the relationship with your family, what the message what we want to give to the next generation entrepreneurs, Ashani, is what sort of qualities they have to develop. I'm sure Ashani Wijerathne 10 years back was a different person. So what are those new qualities that you have adopted which has helped your business, which has helped your venture and to manage everything in your life?
I'm 10 plus positive now.
Okay.
Towards anything that comes my way, towards the obstacles that I receive, I'm positive that I would do 10 plus better than what I was
10 years back.
Yes. And plus it comes with the maturity, and I know if there sometimes you will fall into the troubles because of not trusting people, like
your suppliers.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have to give them a chance, because sometimes there may be reasons why they cannot deliver you the certain supply on the time.
Okay.
But you have to give them a second chance, I think.
That's about it. Yes. So being positive when you encounter challenges, and trusting suppliers is just an example that we do, but trusting people in general is are definite qualities that she has developed, and the result of those qualities is what you can see over here. So next, Ashani, let's look through the interesting stuff that you have in your portfolio, because our audience who wants ideas about entrepreneurship has got few points from your conversation, but there could be other people who want to see what your creations are, maybe to place orders to whatnot. So can you just explain what sort of things you do? So these are cards.
Yes,
all
these are all handmade cards.
Okay.
And there are variety of handmade cards. I will say it's a plain card, or we can take this is a shaker card.
Okay.
And
so these I can see that she has written verses inside. So is this are these your thoughts, or are customers free to give their own thoughts?
Yes.
For you to? All right. So yeah. So this is how her creations look like. So this is also a shaker card. Okay. All right. So as you can see, she has put a lot of attention to detail when it comes to her creations. Also, shall we talk about the string arts that you have?
yes, I do create these string arts.
Okay.
It's like
With wool, yeah?
Wool, thread, and anything.
Okay, alright. So how can people place orders for this? Maybe we can discuss it towards the end of the program. We will be mentioning all her social media platform contacts, so you can get in touch with her easily. So besides this, do you have any plans of incorporating other interesting stuff into your portfolio in the future?
If I get a chance to make handmade, anything handmade, yeah, I will make anything.
Okay,
handmade.
What you don't have here as a sample is a scrapbook, I guess. Yes, so she is into the creation of handmade cards, string arts, scrapbooks for the moment, but she's
Small thing. I also do this birthday process. So,
okay. Let's talk about.
Yeah, if I get a chance to do a birthday for my friends or anyone, I will do that. I will the backdrops, the flowers, and arrangements like that. Slashes.
Okay.
Next side, yeah.
Alright. Yes, so we are in conversation with Ashani Wijerathne, the founder CEO of Craftasticlk. So we learned a few points from her about being positive, being able to trust people within your boundaries, and being passionate about what you are doing. So those are the secrets behind her success today. Besides all this, Ashani, creativity is a definite talent, knowledge that you should have for your business. Besides this, since you said that every other aspect of your business is being handled by you, let's talk about the other knowledge areas that you have to gain when you are on your own, when you do your entrepreneurship. What sort of other skills do you have to develop in terms of, you manage your finances, you do your own promotions. So what are the sort of skills that entrepreneurs should learn if they want to come up with their own business like you did?
Since you are doing it all alone, you have to have a knowledge on marketing. I think in various platforms, social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, or anything else, WhatsApp, everything. You should have at least a tiny knowledge on marketing. That's not like to have a BSc degree or something, but
the fundamentals.
Yeah, fundamentals. There are a lot of things that you can learn marketing, and internet is there. You can read a lot, and you will be able to get at least a tiny idea of marketing and whatever you need through the internet. And you should be able to do some market research if you want to enhance your business further. If you want to cater a customer in a separate way, as in if you have decided to make a card and
research on new ideas.
Yes, new ideas. Yeah.
Besides that, how about financial literacy? Did you learn that? What sort of learning is required?
If I talk about me, I was like, I didn't know how to price the card when it comes to a business, because I was a hobby person, hobby crafter, and then I moved to this business. I didn't know how to price the card.
Okay. How did you learn?
Yeah. Actually, I did a small research on the cards that are
in the market.
Yes. If I say this card, I would basically give that this is called a card in a box.
Okay.
I didn't know how to price this card, and to communication, it's another very important thing, because you need to communicate with the customer, the correct customer, the suppliers, anyone who comes with inquiries about the cards and all. You should know how to communicate with them,
how to understand their need correctly, and to, if you don't understand the customer's need on how they want their birthday card, your output will not be successful.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, when it comes to the knowledge areas or the skills that she has developed, that has helped Craftasticlk has been the financial literacy, to promotions, to marketing, to everything which she has gained from market research. So here what we are trying to echo is that you don't need to invest so much of money to learn these things, because this is freely available information in the internet. That's how you acquire that knowledge. So entrepreneurs out there, what you need to learn, and what we are trying to iterate here, is that you don't need an investment for learning. Isn't it? Because she has done it through research, through internet, through various reading that she has done through the web, that has got her to where she is. Alright, thanks Ashani for that insight. Last but not least, Ashani, is there any message that you would like to give the aspiring female entrepreneurs out there?
Try to do the 100% to what you are doing. As in, do a quality product, do a quality thing. It's not about the money that you will get, but it's the customer that you get. The customer's word of mouth is a very powerful way of getting more businesses. I know it through experiences. So try to give your 100% at what you are doing. That is what I want to tell to the coming entrepreneurs.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashani. It was a very interesting conversation that we had with you, and I'm sure the audience and the future female entrepreneurs learned quite a bit from the conversation that we had. Before concluding, we would like to request all our viewers to follow Ashani Wijerathne on her social media platforms. She can be followed on Facebook and Instagram at Craftasticlk. So you can contact her for orders, and can they contact you for any advice as well if they want to pursue their entrepreneurship? If you need any ideas or advice, she is just a Instagram or a Facebook message away. Also follow Inspire Me on Facebook and Instagram at inspireme.ceylon. You are watching the Inspire Me YouTube channel, so hit subscribe and click on the bell icon as well. So every time we have an interesting conversation like this beautiful lady whom we met today, you will be notified then and there. We will be bringing in another interesting episode with you, with Inspire Me, with another lady like Ashani very soon. Stay tuned, stay safe. Bye.